Hey guys! So, what we're going to do this week is we're going to do something called a found object drawing, alright? So basically what you're going to do is, of course, have some paper, pencils, some stuff to color with on hand, but then what I want you to do is I want you to go into your room, through the house, but find some little things that'll fit on your paper, okay? But you're going to make them part of your drawing as well, okay? And like, for example, for the drawings I'm going to show you here, I was going through my office and studio here and I found my old mouse, all right? I found a Sharpie, all right? And I had a glue stick, bottle of glue here, okay? And I'm using those to make a drawing, all right? Now, let me switch to my other camera over here and I'll show you what I mean. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that thing that you found and you're going to place it on your paper, all right? And, you know, before or just even now, kind of look at it and kind of figure out what could that be? What part of a creature or a picture or something could that be, all right? And I'll show you my finished example here with my mouse, but let me show you kind of what I was thinking when I first started this, all right? So I placed it on the paper, all right? And then I looked at it and I'm like, oh, you know what that could be? And I kind of added a little part here. And then I added some more there, all right? And then I came back over here and then I started to add. Now this is really just a quick sketch. This isn't how my final looked, okay? But can you kind of see where I'm going? Yeah, it's a spider. All right. Let's see, I can need one more leg on there. Alright, and then I went through and I put like his pinchers in there, gave him some eyes and stuff, okay? But let me show you how I came up with it. So I just like my sketch, alright? But in the end, here's what I came up with. So this was like my original drawing, alright? So that drew the head, the thorax there, and I used the mouse for the abdomen. All right, and then I added my legs and stuff. I outlined it. So that's what I want you to do. All right, find that something, a little something in your house, got to be able to fit on your paper. All right, and change it up. I mean, I'm not going to use a mouse and then draw it to look like a mouse. Okay, well, I guess I can make like an animal mouse. Okay, but not like a computer mouse. Okay, doesn't make a lot of sense. It's got to be something completely different from what it actually is. All right, another example that I did was I took my Sharpie. You can see that I got like tentacles and something launching out there, but I took my Sharpie and I turned that into like a submarine fighting off this huge octopus squid thing. Okay? So, you get what we're doing? So again, any of those things that you find for this drawing, all right, small enough to fit on your paper, all right, don't make them bigger than your paper or they hang off your paper. You all want it to be contained within the paper. All right, guys, outline it if you wish. You don't have to, but outlining does make it look pretty good. All right, but it may not work for your idea. So if not, don't worry about it. But please add some color. I didn't add color to mine. That way you can see my lines and stuff a little bit better. Even if I like on my spider, even if I just colored in the background one color, you know, and then different colors on my spider, that would work. Just don't leave it uncolored. All right, my friends? And then what I told folks in class was start turning in these drawings to me for your grade. All right? And the best and easiest way to probably do that is either take like a picture on your computer, or what we're finding out is probably the best way is phone. All right? Or an iPad. Okay? So what you do, just put it over your picture, take a picture, and then you go into your pictures, all right, and you push on your drawing, all right, and it'll bring it up on the screen. And then if you push on that picture again, it's different for each phone. Like for mine, I push the button, or I'm sorry, I push push the picture, and it'll bring up some things. It'll say something like, save picture, copy picture, all right? Or one of the things that come up will be email. Click on email, all right? And then when you do that, it'll bring up the email screen and all that stuff. Make sure in the subject line you put your first name and your last name, all right? And then send it off to me. My email address can be found on my learning page, all right, at the very top. Also, it can be found like on your specific learning page as well, all right? For 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade, when you go into your learning page there, scroll down, you'll find it there as well. But it is also CMEIKEL, so letter C, MEIKEL, at psdschools.org. All right, put that in, send me your picture. Like I said, probably the most important is have that picture, but also make sure you got your first name and your last name on there for me. Send those in to me. I'll get them into my my grading folder, and you're good to go. All right, you have between today, all right, and when we meet next week to get this done. All right, so if you do one that you did today and you're kind of like, that was all right, but over the week you're like, oh, wait a minute, I could use this thing, make a better picture, go for it. All right, sound good? All right, my friends, please email me if you have any questions or comments. Mom and Dad, you too. All right, take care, guys. Adios, amigos.